3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, it's me. So I am doing a follow-up video. I haven't done a video in a while, but it's been almost 1 year since my last surgery, and I just wanted to follow up with you guys, see where I am now afterwards. I know you guys sent me a list of questions that you wanted some answers to, so I figured why not do a video. Before I get started, I just want to excuse my hair because it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and I just got home from work not too long ago, a couple hours ago actually, and I'm just kind of relaxing now, so I figure why not do my video. So to get started, see, the first question is, how did you feel when you first found out? So when I first found out I was BRCA positive, I knew that going into it, getting tested, I had a 50-50% chance of being positive. I knew right off the bat my mom was positive, and I have 2 younger sisters. One of them is BRCA positive and the other is BRCA negative. So I knew I had a 50-50 chance, and I was the last one in our family, of my immediate family, to get tested for it. And of course I got the phone call and they said that, you know, I was positive, and my first reaction was like, oh man, like, all right, what am I gonna do now? But they were really good. They had me meet with my doctor afterwards, and she went over all the options with me that I had, and I ended up picking the surgery. And I have no regrets. I am where I am today, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it was definitely, you know, a shock, but I knew it was a possibility, and it is what it is, and you just have to move on and move forward. So that's what I did. The next question is, how did you feel right before surgery? I was very anxious right before surgery, and it kind of hits you in the face when you are being rolled down that hallway to the operating room. So it's kind of like, all right, this is it. You made your decision, and you know, you have other thoughts going through your head. Your mind starts racing, like, did I make the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? You know, should I have picked another thing to do, my other options? So kind of like a bunch of scary thoughts were going through my head. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? You're doing this for you, Jen, and you're going to get through it. You're a strong woman, and you know, we're going to go through with this. This is for your health and for you to be healthy. So it was scary, but at the same time, I was confident in my decision, and I kind of went in with the attitude like, let's do this. Like, I'm ready. So that really helps. Let's see. Next question is, did your mom surviving help ease your mind about this? Yes. It definitely did, because I was in 8th grade when she first got diagnosed with appendix cancer, and I watched her go through chemo, radiation, her surgeries. I've seen her on her deathbed multiple times, and it's scary. It really is, and I did not want to have to experience that if I didn't have to. So by watching her fight day by day and get through that, and then have her get tested for the BRCA gene, and her go through the surgery, and her have such a great outcome, and she had such great doctors, and everyone was there to guide her in the right direction. They were very supportive. So by me going through that with her really helped my mindset and put me at ease, because if she can do it, I can do it. And you know, we're strong, and we kind of feed off of each other, and you know, you get that tough skin, and you're just like, all right, let's do this. So definitely did ease my mind that she had such great outcomes with the surgery and all that she's been through. Another question was, do you still have a chance of having it? And I think this is a really good question because so many people have a misconception of this. Just because you have the surgery doesn't mean that you have a 0% chance of having breast cancer. Yes, my risk of having breast cancer was very high without the surgery. I was up to, I believe, 75%. And they said with the surgery, I went down to less than 1%. So there is still a very, very, very small percent chance that I can get breast cancer. The likelihood of it is, like I said, very small. I am at a very low risk. There are certain things that I do have to do to make sure that I'm in the clear, that I don't have breast cancer. As you guys know, I did it preventatively, so I didn't have cancer. But I do have to go for physical breast exams at least once a year by my OBGYN, or I go with my breast surgeon as well. And I have to get ultrasounds of my ovaries every 6 months because as I get older, the chances of me getting ovarian cancer, it increases. So they actually recommend that I have a hysterectomy by the age of 35. So I have to go for ultrasounds to watch my ovaries just to make sure that's all clear. But so far so good. I haven't had any issues. And the FDA actually came out with a new thing saying that whoever gets implants have to go for a breast MRI every 3 years just to check the integrity of the implants. But I know the insurance companies have been going back and forth with that, but it is a thing. It just came out, so it's good to know. And did any of your other siblings carry it as well, and how do they feel about it? Like I said before, my two sisters, one of them is BRCA positive, one of them is BRCA negative. I can't really speak on their behalf about how they personally feel about it, but I know that all of us are on the same page as a family when it comes to cancer, and we want to nip it as early as we can or prevent it from happening. So I know that my sister, who is positive, is definitely looking into having the same surgery as me and my mom, and we will be there to support her with whatever she chooses. And it's a tough surgery, but we're strong, so I know she can get through it. So let's see, another question is, are you able to nurse your children after reconstruction if you choose to? So unfortunately, I cannot breastfeed because when they do the mastectomy, they remove everything. They removed my breast tissue, they removed my nerves, so I have no feeling, very, very little feeling around the outside of my breasts, but no feeling basically in my breasts at all. And they have to remove the milk ducts which produce the milk when you're pregnant. So I do not have those, so I unfortunately cannot breastfeed. And that was one of the more personal decisions I had to make about getting the surgery. But in my head was, I'd rather sacrifice the breastfeeding than to have cancer. So I wasn't really into breastfeeding, and I wasn't planning on doing it anyways, but I know there are options out there. If other women are going through this and want to breastfeed, they can definitely wait to have the surgery until after they have their kids. But since I didn't really have a preference for breastfeeding, that was one of the reasons why I had the surgery so young. I didn't really want to wait. So that's it on breastfeeding. And I did mention about the hysterectomy by the age of 35, which kind of puts a lot of pressure on you because it's like you have to get pregnant on a time frame. And I know I'm going to be 27 next month, and I know I have about 8 years, but you never know. It's you know, I guess you just kind of go with the flow and just let things happen. The next question that I'm going to answer is, do you think your self-esteem has changed either in a positive or a negative way? Is your relationship with yourself stronger? I definitely feel that my relationship with myself is stronger, because when you go through this surgery, not only does your body physically change, but you definitely go through some mental changes as well. You know, physically, you know, you go through the surgery and you kind of accept that, and you heal, and you have scars, and you know, that's really it. It's done. But mentally, it's hard, especially like with your self-esteem. I definitely was having, and I still have to this day sometimes, some body issues which kind of affect my self-esteem. I know my chest is a bigger size, so now I have to go up in size in clothes, which, you know, kind of messes with your head. And I can tell you that my nipple line is not symmetric. Like, my nipple line, one of my nipples is like up here, and one of them is like regular, so that's kind of off. And you know, just the fact that I don't have my boobs anymore, you know, I don't know, it just kind of messes with your head. But at the same time, I would say that, you know, on most days my self-esteem has been effective in a positive way, because I definitely feel more confident mentally, and I'm so proud of myself for having the confidence to sit in front of a camera and tell my story to a bunch of women out there who are watching and listening and have supported me. Never in a million years did I think I would, you know, be in this situation. The situation definitely has brought me out of my shell. I know a lot of people have their own views on this, and I have my views and my reasons of doing this, and it's for me, and I want to be healthy, and I don't want to go through what my mom went through. And if I have the opportunity now to prevent that from happening, I'm going to do that. So I have no regrets, like I said, and I'm doing very well. And I think that's it for the questions. So if you guys have any more questions, please let me know. And you guys can message me anything. Nothing is too personal. You guys know that. So I hope this helped, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.